Picture this, you're sipping coffee at a street cafe in Italy, strolling through rice terraces in Vietnam, or watching penguins waddle across a beach in South Africa. Now imagine doing all that without going broke. Most people think world travel is only for the rich or for people who saved for years. But that's not true. In 2025, there are more tools, apps, and hacks than ever to make global travel affordable, even if you're working with a small budget. You don't need to stay in 5-star hotels or fly first class to have an amazing trip. What you need is a little planning, some smart choices, and a willingness to try things a bit differently. Whether you're dreaming of one country or 10, these tips can help you make it happen without overspending. Let's go through 10 real ways to travel the world without burning through your savings, counting down from 10 to 1. Hash 10. Travel during the off-season. One of the easiest ways to cut travel costs is to avoid peak season. This means skipping the crowds during summer, major holidays, and school vacation times. Traveling in the shoulder season, the months just before or after the busiest time, gives you many of the same experiences but at a lower cost. Flights are often cheaper, hotels lower their prices, and you won't have to fight for space at popular attractions. Let's say you want to visit Europe. Instead of going in July or August, try May or late September. The weather is still great, but you'll avoid the high prices and long lines. The same idea works for beaches in Thailand, safaris in Africa, and even US national parks. Hash 9. Use budget airlines and track flight deals. In 2025, budget airlines are more active than ever. Companies like Ryanair, AirAsia, and JetSmart offer flights that cost less than a fancy dinner. If you're flexible with your dates and destinations, you can score amazing deals. The trick is knowing where to look. Apps like Hopper, Skyscanner, and Google Flights let you track prices over time, set alerts, and wait for the price to drop before booking. Sometimes flying mid-week or taking a red-eye flight can save you a lot. And don't forget to check neighboring airports. A flight to a nearby city could be much cheaper, and you can take a train or bus the rest of the way. Just make sure to read the fine print with budget airlines. Some charge extra for luggage, seat selection, or even printing your boarding pass. Hash 8. Stay in hostels, homestays, or use house-sitting hotels can eat up your travel money fast, especially in popular cities. That's why so many travelers are turning to cheaper and sometimes even free alternatives. Hostels aren't just for backpackers anymore. They're clean, social, and often in central locations. You can book private rooms if you want privacy, or dorm rooms for an even cheaper option. Homestays let you stay with a local family, which not only saves money, but also gives you a more authentic experience. Websites like Couchsurfing connect travelers with hosts willing to offer a free place to sleep in exchange for good conversation or cultural exchange. And then there's house sitting. Platforms like Trusted House Sitters let you stay in someone's home while they're away, often in return for caring for their pets or watering plants. It's a win-win and can save you thousands in accommodation costs. Hash 7. Cook your own meals and eat like a local food is one of the best parts of travel, but eating out for every meal adds up quickly. A great way to stretch your budget is to cook some of your own meals, especially breakfast and lunch. Many hostels and homestays have kitchens, and local markets are filled with fresh, cheap ingredients. But when you do eat out, skip the tourist spots. Walk a few blocks away from the main attractions and look for small, family-run places where locals actually eat. Not only will the food be cheaper, but it'll also be more authentic and usually tastier. Street food is another great option. In countries like Mexico, Thailand, and Vietnam, you can get a delicious, filling meal for just a few dollars. Don't be afraid of street food. Just go where it's busy and looks clean. Hash 6. Travel slowly. One of the biggest money mistakes travelers make is rushing. Trying to see 10 countries in 2 weeks not only makes the trip stressful, but also more expensive. You'll spend more on transportation, tourist activities, and accommodation changes. Traveling slowly, spending a week or more in each place lets you find better deals, discover local spots, and maybe even qualify for weekly or monthly rental discounts. Plus, you'll enjoy your trip more. You get to settle in, meet people, and understand the rhythm of a place instead of just snapping pictures and moving on. If you're working remotely or doing a gap year, this strategy can save you a fortune while giving you deeper experiences. #5. Use public transportation or walk. Forget the taxis and ride shares unless you really need them. Public transport is often super cheap and a great way to see how locals live. Whether it's metro systems in Europe, tuk-tuks in Asia, or minibuses in Africa, you can get around for a fraction of the cost. Many cities also offer bike rentals or electric scooters, which are both affordable and fun. Walking is free, healthy, and often the best way to explore. You'll stumble upon hidden cafes, street art, and parks you'd miss in a car. Some cities even offer tourist passes that give you unlimited transport for a few days or a week, often bundled with attraction discounts. #4. Look for free activities and attractions. Not everything amazing costs money. Many museums have free days or discounted entry if you're a student or visiting at the right time. Some cities offer free walking tours. Just tip the guide what you can. Parks, beaches, historical sites, and festivals can all be enjoyed without spending a dime. Use sites like Meetup to find free local events. Check local Facebook groups or tourist info centers for free concerts, public lectures, or cultural events. A lot of the best memories come from these random, unplanned moments that didn't cost a thing. And if you're in nature-friendly countries, hiking trails, waterfalls, and scenic spots are usually free and unforgettable. #3. Use travel reward points and credit card perks. If you're not using travel points, you're leaving money on the table. Many credit cards offer sign-up bonuses, airline miles, or hotel points that can be redeemed for free flights and stays. In 2025, more cards are offering travel perks with no annual fee, making this strategy even easier to use. Make sure you pay off your balance every month so you're not paying interest. Use the card for regular expenses, groceries, gas, bills, and watch the points add up. Some cards also offer airport lounge access, free checked bags, or insurance coverage, which adds even more value. This strategy won't get you a free world tour, but it can seriously cut down costs on flights and hotels, especially on longer trips. #2. Find remote work, freelance, or work exchanges. If you want to travel long-term but don't have endless savings, finding a way to earn while you travel is key. In 2025, remote work is more common than ever. Many people freelance, teach online, or run small businesses from their laptops. Websites like Upwork and Fiverr let you offer services like writing, design, tutoring, or marketing. If you have a job that allows remote work, you can travel while keeping your regular paycheck. Another option is work exchanges. Platforms like Workaway and Worldpackers connect travelers with hosts who offer free accommodation and sometimes meals in exchange for a few hours of work each day. You could help at a hostel, teach kids, or farm in the countryside, all while living for free. #1. Plan smart but stay flexible. Planning is important. You want to research your destinations, look for deals, and create a rough budget, but don't overplan every second. Flexibility is where the magic and savings often happen. Being open to changing routes, switching dates, or staying longer in one place can help you catch last-minute deals or avoid unexpected expenses. Let's say you land in a city and hear about a nearby festival or a cheap flight to a new country. If your schedule is too tight, you might miss those chances. Spontaneity often leads to the most exciting memories and budget wins. So yes, plan smart, but be ready to adjust when opportunities pop up. That's where the real adventure begins. So there you have it. 10 practical ways to travel the world on a budget in 2025. From choosing the right season to staying flexible, these tips can turn your dream trip into a reality without draining your wallet. You don't need a huge bank account, just a little creativity, curiosity, and the courage to try new things. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share it with your travel buddies, and subscribe for more smart travel tips every week. Let us know in the comments where you're planning to go next, and if you've got a tip of your own, drop it below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.